friends. I hope you all have already watched the little read aloud video of a little chicken. And we are going to be doing a little chick ourselves. We're gonna celebrate springtime. We're gonna make a little chickie. It's gonna be really fun. So what you're gonna need at home is you're going to need a piece of paper. Hopefully you have some sort of computer paper or unlined paper at home. If you don't, totally fine. You can use lined paper. And a pencil. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. I'm gonna do something that's called a step-by-step, which means that I'm gonna do it and then you're gonna do it. You're gonna follow along with and just pause it if you need more time. All right, so let's go ahead and make our little chickie. All right, so first what you're gonna do is you guys are going to be using your piece of paper, hopefully unlined, plain piece of paper, and a pencil first. I am going to use a marker first, just so you guys can see the lines. But you guys are using a pencil, okay? So the first step you're gonna do is you are going to take your paper, and I want you to draw a big U. I want you guys to see how big I do this. Okay, I'm gonna draw a big U. Okay, I drew a U. Now, after I draw my U, I'm going to turn it over so my U's upside down. And I'm going to draw a line at the bottom to connect my U. Okay, so now I have this little curvy shape. Now, this is gonna be the body of our ducky. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna draw our legs. So our legs, we're gonna draw little stick legs. So we're gonna go over here, you're gonna draw a straight line down and another straight line down. Now, little chickie feet have 3 little toesies. So we're going to draw 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, at the bottom of our lines. So now we have our upside down U, we have the line underneath, and we have our little lines and our toes. Okay? Remember, you're gonna be pausing this. Don't feel like you have to go as fast as I am. Okay? So now what you're gonna do after you have your legs and your toes is we're gonna draw our wings. Our little duckie's really, really tiny and he hasn't flapped his wings yet. So I'm just going to draw his wings a little curve line on one side and a little curve line on the other side. Okay? Now our little ducky needs to see what he's doing. So we're going to draw one eye and another eye. So he has 2 eyes. Now, little duckies, they go chirp, 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 chirp. So they have a beak. So we are going to draw one triangle, like this. Then we are going to draw a second triangle. So what I want you to do, if you're looking at your paper, I drew one triangle. Flip your paper all the way over so that way you can draw another triangle without having to draw it upside down. So now your little ducky is chirping at you. He's got his mouth going open and closed. Okay, let's go ahead and give our little ducky some little shooty hair. We're gonna give him some cute little hairs. Just make 2 little lines there on one of the corners. And then we're gonna give him a little tail. So I want you to go all the way down here to this edge and you're going to make one curve and another curve. Almost like a little heart, okay? And then guess what? So now when you guys get to this point in your pencil drawings, remember you're doing this with pencil. I want you guys, if you have a marker at home or if you have a black crayon or a black colored pencil, I want you to outline your drawing. So go back over it, trace back over what you drew with the black marker, colored pencil, crayon, whatever you have at home. That way when you're coloring, you don't lose your little chickie. You have a ducky. Now what you can do is you can use whatever you have at home in order to color him in or decorate him. So little chickies, they are going to be yellow. So you're gonna wanna probably color his body, this part yellow. The beak is probably gonna be orange, okay? And our wings we can be a little bit more creative with. Okay, in the background, you guys can make it whatever color you want. If you want to use crayons for this, they're going to look great. If you want to use markers, if you want to use colored pencils, You guys can also use paint on this, but just make sure, because if you're using a flimsy paper, the paint might tear your paper, so just use a little bit of paint if you have paint at home. If you don't have paint at home, there are some creative ways you can look up online to use things around the house as paint substitutes. So for instance, yellow can be made from some orange juice mixed up with a little bit of flour. And it shows up as a nice yellow paint on your paper. So you guys can look up some of those. So this is my little chick, and this is what I decided to do in my background. I did some clouds and some grass, but I want you guys to get really creative with how you want to do your little chickie. Maybe you have little chickies in the background of your little chickie. Maybe you draw some eggs back there. Maybe your little chickie's living underwater. It is up to you. I want you guys to get really creative with how you do it. And I can't wait to see what you guys come up with. Have a good day, guys.